What's going on, guys? It's Ralph with Pondscapes out in Desert Mountain for number 5. One of the things that we're concerned about on this particular feature is right here behind me. This low spot is the drain. If you look right here, you can see the slope of the driveway. We've got the pitch of the roof over the garage coming down. Whenever there's a big rain event, all that water hits here, goes through right here, and there is another 8-inch drain, just like the feature that we had over there. And that goes straight down into the ground, and goes under the house and under this existing stream. So we don't know actually how deep it is until we get down into it. But more than likely, it's under a concrete foundation that is covering the liner. That's been consistent with the other features. But that drain continues under a house, daylights in the backyard, and then into a natural wash. The biggest hurdle that we have to deal with this situation is the space that we have to be able to put Aqua blocks right in here. Now, why that's an issue is we are taking calculation in how long the stream is, how wide it is, how thick the water is, and that will determine how much water storage we need to have. So based off of my measurements, we need to store about 300 gallons of water. So based off of my calculations, we'll probably have about 150 gallons of water in circulation, which means we want to have storage capacity of up to 300 gallons. Hopefully, we have enough room to put that many Aqua blocks in. We've been doing small Aqua blocks. In this situation, we might have to do a footprint of 4 Aqua blocks and then 4 more on top of each other. And then we will have to add the pump vault with extensions if that's going to be the scenario. So far, we've been doing all of this demo by hand. Now we've gotten to bigger rocks that we'll start handling with the machine tomorrow, and we'll be able to track right inside of here. And we are pleasantly surprised with how shallow this concrete is, but right over here is what's the question mark. We've got to get this big stone out. Tevin's about to start wrecking this concrete. We'll get this hammered out. Obviously, we won't be able to manhandle this rock, but we'll be able to get under it, break it loose. When we bring the machines tomorrow, we'll be able to pull it out, and hopefully there's nothing in this footprint that's going to prevent us from getting our Aqua blocks properly installed. On top of all the other elements that we have to deal with that throw hurdles in our way on this project, we got this one right here. This is the only access to our homeowner's property right behind me, and the bridge is going to be out of service soon. They actually are widening the bridge. So it poses a big problem because once they are ready to make that connection, it's wiped out. We don't have access anymore. So we are getting a boulder delivery tomorrow. We're not going to have any big machines being delivered on this project. We're going to bring in our small stuff. And if we get to a position to where this is not able to be passed through anymore for a short amount of time, at least we can quickly get our machines out of here. The only downfall is we're not 100% ready for them. We got to finish doing this tear out, and then we get to attack these guys and bring them in. Okay, we actually went a little above and beyond on this. I was planning on leaving all of the concrete that was in place. We just needed to take out this section so we could dig down for our aqua blocks. But it came out real easy. It was a fairly thin layer of concrete. So instead of being bound by that elevation, that depth, for some reason, if we wanted to dig down, we have that freedom now. So what we have is our layout of our aqua blocks. We have 9 of these large aqua blocks that Tevin is over here building. These hold 32 gallons of water, and what we want is more water storage, because you see these roof lines right here bringing water down into this area. I want to make sure that we can store more water than necessary, just in case. All right, we are back on site. It's just the 2 of us. Collin is claiming he's sick. It's Monday. Well, let's double check with Collin tomorrow, see how sick he really is. But we are here. We've got our aqua blocks dry fit. We've got those 9 large aqua blocks in here. So that gives us just a little over 300 gallons of water. And by my calculation, I went over. Calculated about 150 gallons of water in circulation. So that's why we have 300 gallons of water storage potential. We wanted to double up the amount of storage based off of heavy rain events and things like that. Now what we're doing is we've got to pull all of this back out after we've dry fit, and we're gonna shade with some quarter minus, drop in our rock pad, our liner, some more fabric, and then we can start playing with some rocks. All right, we are starting to make some good noticeable progress. We've got these this first 7 rocks in place, and kind of getting our stream figured out. We kind of see opportunity for some cobble washouts, some beached areas, so that'll happen right over here. Little splashes here and there. And over here behind these rocks here, that's where that liner will come up, get tucked in. Our plumbing will run along that back side over to our waterfall, which will be between this palm and that yucca right there. And then our headwaters coming from that culvert area, rushing through here. Real quick, I want to go over what we're doing right now, because you saw the exposed large aqua blocks. So a lot of times the question is, how do you keep the water on top of the liner when those aqua blocks are exposed and it'll go right through? Tevin is backfilling, tightening up that edge. So what we did was we trenched just a small narrow trench with that trench shovel on the back side. Here's our aqua blocks, here's dirt. We did a narrow trench right through here. And after doing that trench, we flipped over the streamliner, and we took this section of scrap liner. This is just leftover liner, and tucked it right inside. So it's tucked into that channel by about 6 inches down. And once we've tucked that, now we've got, this is our streamliner. Here's our aqua blocks right there. And this is tucked in. And then we shoved the nozzle for the foam down inside, foamed that up, flipped everything back over, really tightened up the soil behind that and created a nice pinch. That way, when that water is coming across, it doesn't leak down in between and go directly into the aqua blocks. It's going to ride on top of this liner. Okay, it's exciting. We have got the Pokemon is back, and we're going to talk about his PSA here shortly, but it has something to do with this. Okay, good start to the morning so far. We have only been here for about an hour, and we've got this whole back edge all backfilled and tightened up. Did our cobble work that we talked about doing, and we've got a little cobble splash right here. So what we are going to do now is get the plumbing tucked in on this backside. We're gonna put a T right here, a ball valve that goes up to the spillway, and then another ball valve that's going to go over to this headwater. That way we can change the flow rates as desired on either side. It's really kind of anticlimactic.
I know, right?
It looks like a snake bite.
Three-tooth snake.
Yeah. So, Collin, you want to tell us what happened here?
So when working near cactus, keep your eye on the cactus. Don't put something in front of your face, walk around and hope that nothing hits you, because I went straight into the cactus with my left leg and thought nothing of it, and missed a day of work because Ralph could not get the cactus out of my leg, and neither could urgent care. So
wait a second. I could have got the cactus out of your leg.
not even the reading glasses helped.
I'll be talking about my reading glasses. The problem with me getting the cactus out of his leg, it would have been involving this fine utensil here, and he opted out of that. And just like that, we are wrapped up with this beautiful remodel of this stream, and I really hope the homeowner loves it as much as we do. It is such a cool thing to be flanking both sides of the front door with these waterfalls. All right, guys, you know the drill. Comment down below if you liked it, hit that button, and stick around for the next one, because it's already started right over there.